confident and bold. She ready, never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hola, como están, my Geminis? It's Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, babies, and I'm here to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, Gemini. This is what they want you to pay attention to in the month of September. It does not matter if you get it in the beginning, the middle, or the end, or even if you're watching this a year from now. We know that time does not exist. So whenever this video shows up in your life, this is when you are meant to see it, okay? So I usually have like so much to say, but I'm gonna just like jump right into it, Gemini. Now, this particular group of Gemini that I am channeling for, a lot is going on for you in the month of September. The thing that I want to let Gemini know is that you are having a awakening, okay? I know it might feel like in some area, be it in love, be it in career, be it in your spiritual growth, as far as how you see yourself, Gemini, you are having a great awakening. And one of the things that we sometimes view awakenings as is rainbows and sunshine and yoga and crystal. Sorry guys, let me take my earrings out. Okay, because I don't want it dangling everywhere. But like we think an awakening is when it's just feeling so good. In reality, that is not what an awakening is. An awakening is like a tower moment. And if you are fluent in tarot, if you new to it, boo, a tower moment is when shit hits the fan. When it feels like everything is coming down on you and it's like, are you kidding me? But what I want to let you know is I'm reminded of a scripture Bible. Whether you believe it or not, you know, Tori, I pull from everything. The divine will never place more on you than you can bear. I know that it might seem like a lot, Gemini, but I just want to let you know, keep going. There is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Whatever is happening in your life, it is to break away from people, places, things that are not suited or fit who you are. So you better believe when the divine breaks away, when you break away from everything that fell apart, you're going to get that 10 times full. Now, what I do want to let you know, Gemini, is when I was in your meditative session, I got my handy dandy notebook, your title, as far as the month of September, was, you know, a little bit of drama, a lot of karmas, okay, a little bit of lessons, and then the victory. Now, you know what part you are on your life, or maybe you're hitting this ahead of time, Gemini, just to prepare yourself. But I want to let you to know, whatever foundations fall, allow them to fall. Whatever you are being awakening to, be it people, you know, it could be friends, it could be a lover, it could be like someone using you for money. It could just be so many things. Even I'm seeing for some of my Geminis, the legal systems, or, you know, for some of my Geminis, what you're really stepping into is independency. And sometimes we think independency is like, you know, our house, we got our own house, you know, we got our own this, own that. But I really feel like there's an inner independency that you're stepping away from. That you're stepping into, and stepping away from codependency. Things that you feel like validate you outside of yourself, so you can really get in tune with who you are. Because I feel like there is an awakening happening to you, but this awakening is happening to you, Gemini, so you can really tap into your creative side. It's time for you to emerge. It's time for you to be who you are. It's time for you to show yourself to the world. It's time for you to move away from limiting beliefs, limiting situations, limiting people. It's really time for you to be you. There are so many gifts, so much of yourself that you keep hidden. And we know that we are coming into the age of Aquarius, where Nothing is hidden anymore. Any false mask that you were hiding behind, that you were wearing, and honey. So what I want to let you know, Gemini, whatever is falling away, allow it to fall away. Don't fight it. I know it might be intense, but I promise you, this lesson, you can do it, because I really feel like some of my Geminis, you're closing out karmatic cycles, okay? Here it is. I love this quote. Lessons ain't got no ages. Okay. And it's time for you to really stand in your power. It's time for you to know who you are. It's time for you to share yourself with the world, because I feel like you're sitting back on so many gifts. You're sitting back on so much potential within yourself. You know, for some of my Geminis, it's kind of like, damn, when is it going to be my time? I have this quote that I wrote about 4 years ago. And, you know, dang, I got to go find it. Hold on, guys. I found it, Gemini. And side note, I must really like you guys, because I'm always like sharing my quotes and my poems with you guys. So you guys should feel special. So here it is, Gemini, okay? Unwanted truths. Jealous because they live their life in the light of courage, as I watch in envy from the shadows of fear. Jealousy is simply because when you see something someone has, be it a relationship, be it in career, be it in, it doesn't matter, a creative project, it don't matter. When you see someone and you're jealous, or that little envy bug or jealousy like bites you or shows up, all that emotion is because a part of your soul resonates with what someone else is doing. And on a grander level, whether you know it or not, but subconsciously, your higher self knows that you are supposed to be doing that, but yet you're allowing fear to hold you back. And I really feel like in the month of September, there's a lot going on right now, because with these karmatic lessons, it's here to teach you self-worth. It's here to teach you, Gemini, that you are worthy. I don't give a damn what you have been through. I don't give a damn what box people have tried to place you in. You better know your power, and you better know who you are. You are a powerhouse. And I even feel like some childhood stuff may be resurfacing for you, but you are worthy. You are worthy of that love. You are worthy of that person. You are worthy of your dreams. So many times we can let that feeling like we're not worthy or we're not good enough. You are talking to somebody who allowed that to stop her whole freaking life, except the 4 last years. That is a prison, Gemini, and you have a get out of jail free pass to really be your authentic self, but it's going to require you to say, fuck it. I'm going to just say it. Fuck it. Fuck some people, fuck some opinions, fuck the fears, fuck holding yourself back. You just got to put yourself out there, okay? And the first thing, because I don't want to preach y'all down, okay? But this is what energy you need to come into in the month of September, the turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Realize every small step you take, every small decision that you make, it's taking you somewhere, and it's taking you somewhere special. It's taking you somewhere sacred. It's taking you somewhere for you where all your ships and your abundance is. Okay? I'm telling you, I'm not just telling you. I am talking to some particular Geminis right now. Baby, you are star quality. You understand me? You are meant to live a life of abundance. You are meant to go viral in some kind of craft. Luck is on your side, but spirit is like, you have to meet me halfway. You have to be willing to put yourself out there. You have to be willing to ask for help. Some of my Geminis, okay? But you know why you can't sit in mediocre? Because you're not mediocre. You're part of the 1%, my love. Okay? So listen, slow and steady wins the race. It's just about you, even though there's not a shell, but I see like you like coasting yourself out of the cave, out of your shell. Just come on, baby. Step by step is how you get it done. Also, what Spirit wants you to know in the month of September, it's very important that you ground your energy. Gemini, your whole life is changing, okay? I'm talking about from the way that you think, from the even probably the way that you dress, from your spiritual beliefs. You're getting into spirituality. Your whole life is about to change if you allow it. If you release control and allow the chips and the coins to fall where they may. Okay, because I'm really feeling like some transformational shit happening. Like somebody is about to leave all their whole life of what they knew behind. And that is scary. But I promise you, you were talking to someone who did that. And at the time, it was scary as shit. And I'm just so thankful that I'm a Sagittarius and we just got this fucking button in our mind. You know, hey, if we fail, we fail. I don't know. We're just so optimistic. I'm just so thankful I came in this life as a Sagittarius. But here's the thing, Gemini, you have that in you too, because we're opposing signs. Like a Gemini and a Sag, like for real, match made in heaven, be it in a relationship or be it in a friendship. Like we feed off of each other. So I'm telling you, the power is inside of you. You need to go out and get grounded in nature. Also, your food too is coming up for me, but we'll get more into that. It says, it is safe to be in my body. It is safe to be you. And for so long, Gemini, it has not been safe to be you. It hasn't. Maybe you've done what was expected of you. Let me get a drink of mine. Hold on, let me get a sip of my drink. I don't know what this is about too. Like, because when I start to do a signs reading, I take on that. When I tap into the energy, I just noticed I just automatically wanted to go to the grocery store. I bought pineapples. I bought yogurts and blueberries and strawberries and watermelon. And I got these drinks. I love these drinks right here. They help align your chakras. They help cleanse you, detox your body. Like I just got on a health kick here, you know, like your whole life is about to change. Okay, so I really feel the more that you ground yourself, go out in nature, sit in the grass, immerse your feet into dirt, go by the water, get on YouTube, get a grounding meditation. I like mine for 7 minutes. Okay, like you need to do something because you got to ground this energy because a lot of things are being uprooted right now. We also have transforming tragedy. Okay. That's what's going on. You're leaving all of the mess, all of the drama. You're closing out some karmic lessons. Okay. And spirit is like, I got a whole future for you. Like I got a whole new bay. I got a whole new life, a whole new apartment, a whole new career. Like, bro, all I need you to do, young woman or young man, is just walk through the door. Follow your intuition. Okay, be loyal to yourself, Gemini. It says, loss is my reminder that more room has been made for greater gifts to be received. And I'm telling you, so many Geminis have reached out to me for personal sessions, and it's literally the same thing that you guys are going through. So I'm telling you, keep going. Okay, I know it can be intense, but I'm telling you, because judgment is here. Judgment is here. And when this card steps, shows up in your life, Gemini, it is asking you to reevaluate, okay? You're having a awakening. You are being awakening to whatever BS, whatever false mask that you've put on, whatever validations or relationships that are not good for you, that you're allowing it to validate yourself, okay? But listen, I know that it's tough right now because you're closing out some karmic lessons that are asking you to stand up. And like I said, lessons ain't got no ages. You will keep repeating a pattern. One of the things is that you will keep repeating a pattern until you learn a lesson. And let me help you with that, okay? There was this individual that I kept messing with. I knew I shouldn't have been messing with him, okay, guys? Like, I knew I should have not been messing with him. And it's like, I knew every time that this guy was going to reach out to me, okay, or come back around. I kept in this cycle for like 4 years, guys, like 4 years of the same shit. And I knew, like, and it doesn't have to be a relationship for some of my Geminis. It can just be a pattern that you're doing over and over. And you know that, like, you need to cut it out. You know, you need to stick it. You need to just cut it out, but you're not. Until that one time that young man came in my life, and I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, I did give his ass a chance, but then he came back, and I was like, I said, you know what? We just can't keep doing this. This is not okay. I gotta let you go. You toxic, and a toxic person versus a person that is going through something. Toxic When I say toxic, y'all, like toxic, okay? And it wasn't until I ended that cycle that I was able to advance, okay? And to come into my stuff and prepare myself for what was truly meant for me. And some of my Geminis, the reason why I'm bringing it up, because there is a relationship that I feel like you're holding on to, or you are indulging in, or that's around you, that is toxic, okay? And it's time for you to get out of that space, but you could be finding that a little hard right now. But it doesn't matter, until you learn the lesson, it doesn't matter the person, it doesn't matter anything. It might show up in a different person. But until you learn the lesson to value yourself and to move away from what's not serving you, because I really feel like that's the lesson for my Geminis, is to move away from what is not serving you. A lesson will repeat itself until you learn it. Lessons ain't got no ages. If you want to get out of something, it's best, to stand up for yourself. You need to move away. Move away, because until you do, you're going to find yourself in this cycle. And who wants to be here for another 2 years, another 6 months? Who wants you? Because that's delaying what's really for you. So I really feel like I see you overcoming this. Whatever this awakening is. If for some of you, it could have been in career. You're changing. Maybe you were doing this, but now you're moving away from it. You have the 6 of Wands here, advancement. Okay. But you have to choose the path. You have to choose the path. You have to choose to walk into the unknown. But I love the Judgment card, because this is like walking into the universe. You see that, guys? Following your North Node, your true star. This is what you're being asked to do. And some of my Geminis, look up your North Node. It'll tell you everything that you need to know. Look up your life path number. Okay? Because I feel like when you make a decision, this is how you're going to get the victory. This is how the tables are going to turn, and they're going to turn in your favor with abundance and positivity. But I feel like it requires you to stand up to something. For some of my Geminis, it's yourself. Standing up to your self-doubt, standing up to your limiting beliefs, standing up to allowing people, outside situations, to control how your life is going to go. And this is when you're going to come into that magic carpet. For some of my Geminis, you know what you got to do, but it's about digging within and finding that willpower to stand up for yourself right here, to walk into the unknown. Maybe you want to know everything. You want to know how, when, why, A, B, C, D, and that's not trusting the universe. That's not trusting the divine plan. It doesn't work like that. This is going to require you to step out on faith, okay? And it's going to require you to be vulnerable right here, because this is all about emotions. The King of Cups. Tap into your emotions. That's how you're going to figure out what is what and what's not. Okay? But listen, one of the things that happened was the justice reversed. So there's some kind of karma that needs to be back in balance. Now, for everybody, that can look different. But a cycle or a pattern that you have found yourself in, Gemini, that's not working for you. For some of my Geminis, it's simply opening up. It's simply speaking, using your believe it or not, I know that my Geminis are good communicators, but I feel like somebody needs to communicate, to express yourself. And look what's going to happen. The 10 of Rings. Satisfaction. The 10 of Pentacles right here. But listen, the balance of your karmic, the justice was reversed, because with the 10 of Swords, there's a karmic lesson. Only upright. Okay? You have to pass this lesson, and it's for you to stand up for yourself, to say what you mean, to follow your intuition, to go do what Spirit is telling you to go do. Okay? Have those uncomfortable conversations. Okay? And be authentic and true to you. Seriously. That's the game plan. Even though it might not look like it, but I promise you, that is the game plan for you. So what I want to do, Gemini, is to see what's crowning you in the month of September, okay? So what happened? Like I told you, dietary change. So this is all about your food, I really feel like this is a great time. At the end of the day, I'm not one of those people, because I always say I'm a part-time vegan, full-time mystic, meaning for the most part, I do my best. But sometimes, that bacon be calling my name. But what I want to let you to know, if you are already down and if you're trying to elevate your life, one of the ways that you can do that is really by watching what you indulge in your food. There's a dietary change here. For some of my Geminis, it could be that guilty pleasure. Like, what are you overindulging in that is not good for your health right here? We also have religion and spirituality. A lot of you are crossing over from religion into spirituality. So you're having an awakening, and maybe it can feel like, I really feel like this is some of my Geminis right now. I feel like you're having an awakening and you're realizing that the people that are around you and the things that you used to do and indulge in is very different, okay? And you're trying to like blend in, but you're forever changed, you know? You're forever changed. And it doesn't mean that what you believe in is the only way, but I feel like there's a spiritual awakening happening here for you right now. And it's really, your emotions are crowning you. Your emotions are at the forefront of your mind. And this is happening because there's some grief work. I feel like for some of my Gemini, this is inner child. This is mommy issues, daddy issues. This is, past relationship issues. This is not wanting to express yourself, not wanting to be vulnerable, afraid of intimacy, afraid of taking a chance on yourself. All of these things are coming up for you right now, and it can be hella intense, okay? Super, super intense. Y'all heard that siren? I'm always getting a siren when I'm doing Gemini, when I'm doing a Gemini reading. But I really feel like this is what's going on for you right now, So what I want to do, Gemini, is I want to just go ahead and take a look at love. I went ahead and pulled some cards for you guys. So this is what the overall energy of love needs from you, okay? We have giving right here. I welcome the idea of give and take in my relationships, and I eagerly participate the give part. By giving freely, I discovered just how fun giving really is. Giving my time, care, and attention to someone else actually gives me good feelings, which makes me want to give even more. Wait a second. Does this selflessness make me look selfish? Be honest. So there needs to be a balance in your relationships, okay, Gemini? You're going to know, I really feel like it's for you, but this could be, maybe in the past you have given and you've never gotten. So now you're more timid or scared to give. But I feel like if you see someone giving to you, it's okay to give. It's like when it's one-sided, that's when you pull back. But I feel like some of my Geminis, it's like you give to who shouldn't be given to, and you don't give to the ones that you should give to. It's okay. We all have that. 9 times out of 10, I feel like this is why this grief work is coming up, because that's like a trauma bonding. Okay. But because I really feel like, and maybe sometimes you're afraid to really give, Gemini, because your self-worth right here. Spirit and the energy of love needs to know that you're worthy. If Spirit have sent you someone, because for some of my Gemini, you're a perfect match. I feel like you have a dream come true. This is a person that you've always wanted. For some of you, you manifested this person. But yet, here it is. It's real, but it's so scary. Because sometimes we can ask for things, but then when we get it, we don't know what to do with it. And this is when that self-worth comes up. This is when we feel like, oh God, I'm not good enough, We go to, the insecurities come up, the anxiety comes up, but it's coming up, Gemini, because some of you, you've met your twin flame or your divine counterpart. It's coming up so you can work, because in order to get a higher level relationship, in those connections, it requires you to work on yourself. Okay. So it says perfect match. Congratulations. You've gotten your and everyone else's wish. This is a suspicious sign that a healthy, authentic relationship is either here or on its way. This is the sort of relationship where you don't have to compromise, settle, sell out, or otherwise be a non-you. This is a relationship anchored in truth and love that neither party will have to hide their farts from. Smells like a special duo. I was not expecting that. But yes, with this person, Gemini, where in the past relationships, you had to pretend to be somebody else. You had to try to be perfect. You had to try to have that bag or that coin. You had to be anything. No, You don't have to be anything but you. There's a post that I'm actually, because I haven't returned back to Instagram, but I'm returning back to Instagram. But like, I was having a conversation with a girlfriend over some mimosas and brunch, honey. And we were just talking about ideal partners. And like, I know in a past life, like I had the opportunity to have like real love. And I feel like I was a princess. Like I was in Italy or somewhere. And, and I really feel like I picked, you know, and I think my partner, he was like the stable boy, and it was like a princess and a stable boy just didn't really match. And I think I picked, I picked the bag, and I didn't pick true love. And I really feel like in this lifetime, I came to redo that. Like, no, like I told my friend, we were talking about it, and even her, like she was in a situation where a person was throwing so much money at her. Like, I'm like, damn, like that's all they think that's matter. Like, and throwing so much money on her. But like she did not love this person, and she chose true love, and I have a quote, and I was like, listen, I rather build from with a partner from the bottom that is full of ambition, okay, with a heart pure as gold, than somebody that got it, okay, but that heart is wicked and ain't no love in it. Period. Periana, that's it. Drop the mic. I'm gone. Like, no. You get what I'm saying? So I really feel like this connection that's coming in, you're not going to have to pretend to be anything that you're not. Honestly, if you pretend and try to control it and try to flow an ego, it's not going to work, because this relationship requires you to be authentic. It requires you to be yourself. And you're like, damn, like somebody's genuinely going to love me for me. Yes, this is your blessing from all of those past relationships that fail, all of those hurts and all that pain that you endured. This is your gift from the universe, okay? Now, Gemini, for some of my Geminis, it is going to require you, though. I ain't going to lie to you, honey. We got release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. For some of you, this is energetic. You're still holding on to the past, or a combination of both. There's a person. For some of my Geminis, you could be married. For some of my Geminis, you could be, it's just like a thing that you've been keeping, and it's just been going and going. And I feel like in order to get this, you got to release this. You can't go into divine connections dirty. It doesn't happen. It won't happen. It just won't happen like that. Okay. So I feel like for some of my Geminis, children could be involved, It says your love life is being affected by children, or, it could be like some immaturity, or honestly, what I'm seeing, there's a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feeling. This could be in the beginning stages right here, but maybe, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. This means like maybe you thought it was going to be a particular person. Maybe you thought that it was going to be a certain way. And it's not. Maybe this person is the opposite of you. Maybe you guys believe different when it comes to spirituality. Maybe, you're hard and they're soft. But what spirit wants you to know is that spirit heard your prayers. Okay. And spirit knows what you need. Okay. That's what I'm finding out myself. So I really feel like there's opportunity to reconnect with the person right here. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I feel like you're going to be reaching out, or someone's going to be reaching out to you. I feel like, if you are divine masculine, you're going to be doing the reaching out. But Gemini, if you are divine feminine, someone's going to be reaching out to you. You know the roles. Okay. So, but I feel like you're going to be honestly discuss your feelings with each other. But I feel like Gemini, for some of you, this person has been trying to talk to you, but you see, which one is you. Like, you just not having that right now. That's not what we're going to do. And I feel like it's due to some past connection. But Spirit is asking you to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, because I feel like this is going to be something long term right here. I see you guys building a legacy. I see you guys, and just keep it lighthearted though. Like, just have fun. Be optimistic, because I feel like sometimes when we go into connections, because me, I'm this hopeful romantic, but Spirit came to me in a dream and was like, listen, I love you humans, but y'all romanticize everything. Like, sometimes when you put so much pressure, it has to be this, it has to be this way, that just really just drains the fun out of it. Before you know it, your anxiety is all-time high. So you just have to go into a connection having fun, allowing it to be free, just saying, you know what, I'm going to enjoy you. Okay, I'm going to enjoy you to the fullest, you know? But I feel like right here we have the World. There is definitely a new beginning in love after there's a closing, Gemini. Okay, and I really feel like, you know, right here with the Emperor, then we have the Eight of Cups. I feel like for some of you guys are going on an internal level of really defining yourself, letting down your guard, stepping into your power so you can go ahead and communicate, find the strength to communicate how you feel. I feel like you and this person, you guys have a I'm going to mess this word up, telepathic. You guys really have a telepathic connection. You guys really connect on a mental level. Like you feel this person on a deep level. So you have to know this person feels you too. And we have the Magician right here. So I feel like Spirit is just saying you have all the tools. It's all about what you want to do. But I do see you being victorious right here. You got, again, the Six of Wands again. But it's all about if you're going to be vulnerable to open up and share your emotions. This is going to dictate how this situation goes here. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing for love. That was a lot, Gemini. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to tap in and see, you know, what is it that you need to know when it comes to your mental health, when it comes to your career and finances, anything that will bring you more fulfillment in the month of September if you apply it in your life. Conscious consumer, this is what your finances. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmental friendly. So I feel like there's something with an awakening, okay, here. Okay, conscious consumer, you know, okay. We also have clean energy food. This is really going to help you level up when it comes to your finances. I know it's crazy, right? Our foods have something to do with our finances. Yes. When you're floating and when you're at a lighter, higher vibration, you attract the blessings. Money is energy. Okay. Money is energy. So it says, when you fuel your body with a healthy organic diet, you increase your energy levels and the ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Did you not hear me? I'm telling you, Geminis. A spiritual awakening is happening here. And release resentment about money. I also feel like there's a need to like just be thankful, because I feel like somebody has a pessimistic or a lack mentality. Like you don't feel like it can happen for you. And I feel like it says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentment about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use better to my God, use to better the world. And the shifts will help you attract support and golden opportunities. I feel like there's definitely a new a career change. Also, I see some of you guys moving from out of state or something like that. Okay. And listen, dreams of abundance as you sleep. God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas. Pay attention to your dreams and answers. You need to keep a journal by you, Gemini, writing these things down, okay? And it says, listen, on a spiritual level, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Remember I said your north node. Follow your north node. Okay, like I said, because I'm feeling like for some of you guys, I feel like you're going to blow up very big. You're an influencer. You're going to blow up. Like you have this charisma about you. For some of you, you're a comedian. You know how to take your pain and laugh at that shit. Like there's something, I feel like so you could be in music. You could be in writing. For some of you, I see you guys having YouTubes, motivational speakers. Like it's freaking endless right here. And I feel like, listen, follow your true north. You're going to not only have the fame, but have the fortune. And not only that, but do something worthwhile and powerful with it is what I'm seeing. Okay. It says you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north again. Your North Star. Somebody needs to figure out their life path number. Hit that in Google. Put in your birth date. Okay. Someone might need to book a astrology reading. Down in the description box, I will put K Moon. She specializes in twin flames, but also she's a Western astrologer. I love her. That's the only one that when I do get my chart read, that's who I go to. K-Moon, okay? Someone needs to like really get in astrology and get your chart pulled, because there is massive changes, and how the planets and what's going on it does affect us. It is a proven fact that we are made of the particles of stars. Okay, follow your north node. You need to figure out what sign is your north node in, so you will know your mission. And anytime you do whatever creative project, whatever you do it around that. That is when you will follow your purpose, your life purpose, your passion. Okay, but yeah, envy here. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Listen, there's no need. Everybody got their challenges. You know, I was reminded of a Love Muffin. She was like, listen, if you plan on having a big following, you know, make sure that you're grounded. It probably hasn't happened yet, how it is envisioned, Gemini, because there's still some spiritual lesson that you have to learn to be able to stand in your power and not give two ucks what anyone has to say about you. Okay? Work on your solar plex, exercising, eating foods. This is really going to empower you, okay? And also, what spirit wants you to keep, Gemini, at the forefront of your mind in the month of September. Please forgive me. In the month of September, when you're thinking about decisions, listen, follow the freedom path right here. We have free spirit. Be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Unconditional love. Give it to yourself. Make sure, like, how does this honor me? Is this what I truly want? And you won't go wrong in the month of September, okay? So guys, make sure that you share this with your fellow Geminis. I love you guys so freaking much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'm friendly, and I will catch you guys on my channel. Take care.
Blazing.